Alright, so the way my deck works is with the Arcana Knights mainly, but the Utopia stuff, and then this card will help you draw, which is part of the Utopia cards. Every time you special summon a Utopia monster from your extra deck, you draw cards. It's a certain sequence. Only I know my deck, so I the only one playing my deck. So the key thing is to normally I send summon this monk is without restrictions, so you could do more. But that eats up your normal summon, but there's ways around it. So let's see if I draw everything. But normally he's meant to bring out Utopia, this guy. Cause then he can send a card to search this. So your setup's there, but since I already got it, we're gonna give us the guy that gives us the rank up spell. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you just see. So we're gonna search this, so that's already in hand. And then we're gonna go into double. And hopefully this will do the combo I said I showed. So we're gonna draw and search second, so that way searching second will happen, then we draw. Alright, perfect. We drew Mseti. So now we're gonna draw one more by going into Utopia. And since we got that rank up, we get to go into their third level monster. You'll see. As I go along, I'll just say it. Alright, so perfect. So we're going to ditch so we can start searching. Let's get rid of King, because we can't move summon. And then we draw a card. Oh, perfect. We drew him, so we're going to ascend. We're going to get rid of the cards from the deck that we're going to special summon with the Horus cards. So we don't need this. So we can send the other one. We don't need our other spell. So we'll send the draw one. But we need one more card to send another one. So we go for free into Utopia Ray. And see what we draw. Oh look, we drew Jinzo. We need Jinzo, so let's try to draw one more card. And I was trying to send them to the graveyard, so they're not in the way, so I won't draw them. I drew the card, but let's get rid of him, and we can get rid of something else. So that way they're out the way, so we're not drawing them. But we got this and this, so we draw the spell, we'll summon him. And then when we draw the monster, the trap, we'll set the trap, and on their turn we'll summon Jinzo. And then they won't be able to activate spells, they won't be able to special summon, and they won't be able to activate traps. So we can get evenly matched or imperm. They'll need a very specific out, and nobody's going to run that very specific out. Unless by the universe you just magically just run into that person. So I want to keep drawing, so we're going to go into Utopia Rising, and he also brings back the other one. Do we want to? I guess. And chain block, if anything. And draw a card. Bring back. Get out the way. Alright, so at this point, we're going to move some stuff out the way. We're going to use the other one. So we're going to put him up here, because we need the 3 Horus monsters at this point in my combo. And we're not locked under Joker straight. So that's what I meant by, if you could draw summon this monk, it would be better. Because you'll see what I'm going to do. We try not to summon Mseti until late last, so that way he works with the spell since he's a spellcaster. So since we're not locked under Joker straight, we can go bang, bang. And then this gives us a free 3 draw. Now we're going to bring out Mseti because we want him on the field for the spell. You can be Nibiru, but if they're letting you keep going and they don't have it, then you just summon him. So you can't get Kaiju or anything. You could get Sphere Mode, but nobody's running Sphere Mode except me. But at this point, let's try to draw. I think we could draw one more card by going into a free lightning. So we're gonna draw. Oh, we drew this. See, now we got the spell. So we're gonna get rid of him, and you'll see what I mean by get rid of. So special queen, search king. Then we're gonna special summon Vanity's ruler. So we're gonna get rid of this and this. So now we got Vanity's ruler on the field. They can't special summon. When we play the spell, they can't activate spells. And then we draw into the trap. We can play that. So I guess we can send one more card to the grave. So just get it out the way. So now we're here, but we get the 3 from here. So burn. At this point, you already have everything, and you don't want to draw the other queen, because we need 1 queen. So the spell's going to recycle, putting king back. And then that will make this live, otherwise you can't, this won't be live for their turn. I don't want a chance drawing another queen or anything, so we'll end here. And we have to put back king, so that way on their turn, we're not going to activate that effect. They play whatever, we're going to play Joker straight, and we need a spot open on the field anyways, so we can... I'm playing a bot, but I'm showing you the combo, and I'm happy I actually drew into it. So now we summon Jizzle, and now they can't play spells, they can't activate traps, and they can't special summon. But this, no matter what deck you're playing, they won't be able to do anything. So then we recycle. You can activate traps, but graveyard effects still work, so you just recycle at this point. Put the other queen. The king has to go back. If you want it to be like, but this is more than game. You draw. If you activated his effect, that's burn, but this is game, so since they couldn't special summon, they can't activate spells because Village is a spellcaster, because this is a spellcaster. They can't special summon, and they can't activate traps. So then, no matter what they did, obviously they probably only set a monster in defense. And you just go for game here. But this is I was playtesting and I drew into everything perfectly. Let's get Jinzo get some of the action. And then Sadie's a spellcaster, so that's why they couldn't activate spells. They need very specific cards to out this board. So, as you saw, you want to do him on their turn, but you have to leave a spot open. And then since we use Summonous Monk, we needed Joker straight to special summon Queen and then get an additional normal summon. So since we normal summon Summonous Monk to go into the combo with the draw package for Utopia, this gives us our second normal summon, which is for Vanity's Ruler. And then on their turn, make sure you don't go into 2 kings or queens, or at least you can recycle them and have a spot open like you saw. So then you special summon Queen and then Jinzo's on the field, and this is just, I hate to say it, but this is just toxic. They can't do shit. They need very, very, very specific cards. Like, they would need a Sphere Mode to get rid of your field, so that way they can play spells or traps or whatever. They would need or a Spellcaster and Dark Ruler no more, or something very specifically to be able to do something, otherwise they can't play. So I thought of this last minute. If you want to see the build, this is basically the build. 3 Msetties, 2 queens, this card, Vanity's Ruler, 1 Jinzo, One of the other cards, a drawer, two kings. This is just in case, especially if you have the spell already, the draw. Then this basically goes into a free king or queen without restrictions, so you could just keep drawing. So then, even if you have this and this and this, it's like it all depends on your hand. You're not always gonna end up on this board, but normally it has a decent amount of consistency of seeing it. But if Ash stops one thing, Ash won't stop the other, so it just keeps going. Yeah.